to finish out our heroes section of the video, we put the boxing gloves away. I don't think I ticked Justin off too much. He is a little bit more red in the face, but that was probably from him yelling at me back through the camera.
Oh, I was mad for a moment.
I bet you were. But again, all opinions, even bad opinions, are good opinions. We respect them. Justin just never has good ones.
Right.
Anywho, this week was Destiny's unveiling. Not
Finally.
A detailed unveiling. So, we're going to jump and start with the Disney Parks blog. For Disney Destiny, explore the new experiences on board. This did take place on the Disney Wish. This is the first of the Trident class sisters. They're all direct copies of each other with just fine details switched out. So we have sailed on the Wish. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a fine ship. It was not my favorite. My favorite is still the Magic. We will be sailing. Hold on. For retrospect, we have sailed the Magic, the Wonder, and the Wish. Your opinion of the three, which is your favorite?
I liked how big the Wish is, because like it's just barely big enough, and like a similar passenger capacity to the middle class, that it's big enough to get away from people, versus like on the Magic and the Dream, there's nowhere same thing. There's nowhere you can go. There's nowhere that you can go to get away from people, other than yourself.
I get that.
And that's what I kind of like about the Triton class. I just feel like the Wish is under themed comparatively to a lot of the other ones, which we've seen videos of it. We'll see it in person in November.
Correct.
We're going on the Treasure, which supposedly has fixed, at least on paper, that issue that we have with the Wish.
Yes. And we will be vlogging that. I'll have at least 2 cameras with me, because we're going to be passing it around. Because we're also doing Epic Universe. There's also going to be, in our more direct group, 8 of us. In our entire travel group, 16?
Oh my god.
It's 25. It's like 16 or 18.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of us. And then at the moment, everything can change. Next year, I'll be doing a review on the Disney Dream. And he doesn't know it yet, but Justin will be filming a vlog and a review on the Disney Destiny.
Lynn will have some words for you on that one. That's our anniversary cruise.
Yeah, and you know Lynn, she normally says whatever.
That's our anniversary cruise. She's gonna get.
I'm not going with you. You're taking the camera and a microphone.
I know.
You don't even have to take a microphone. You can just take the camera.
Work with Spider-Man.
But yes, this is what we're going to do, because this way we can get more of a rounder view of the ships. And we'll keep going from there. But you didn't give us your top pick of the 3 at the moment that you've been on.
Oh. It's hard to choose, because I like them for different reasons. Because I feel like they have different strengths. There isn't a buy-all, be-all. One is better than the others.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, Disney Destiny. Explore the new experiences on board. This is up inside the Hero Zone. What was that?
Finally.
Whether you're Team Heroes or Team Villains, Disney Destiny's Disney Cruise Line's newest ship has epic magic in store. Sure. From Cruella de Vil inspired piano bar to Disney's Hercules stage show with the oodles of fun in between. You'll find the new adventures at C+, plenty of returning guest favorites. We still don't know. Well, no, we do know. How many nights is your voyage? You're doing a 4-night?
I think a 4-night.
Because you're doing the current fantasy run.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's a 4-night.
As part of the media preview on board the sister ship Disney Wish, I had the opportunity to attend the Disney Destiny showcase and sneak peek behind the scenes. So, we first got to start off with talking about Hercules. So, this was the concept art for the Hydra.
Looks good. We'll see how it translates.
We'll see how it translates. I'm assuming it's going to be one flat set piece with puppet heads going forward.
I would assume so. That makes sense.
But I did like this. Pain and Panic, instead of just doing like little character costumes, we're doing regular actors and such dressed up.
They're going to be clowns. Yeah, I like that a lot.
They're going to be more clown style. We'll see how Hades translates.
I like the concept.
I need 1 second. Let's see. Disney Cruise Line Hades. Because Disney Cruise Line has had a Hades before in a show. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, why are you such a small picture? Okay, it's not the greatest picture, but it is the best picture I see real fast. That's Hades from before. So it has not translated well before. We'll see how this new look goes. If I do think it's interesting, they're changing his robes altogether.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Hercules battling. Bless my soul. Disney Cruise Line is on a roll. We're going 0 to hero. Wow, how many more puns can you throw in there? This week with new epic lineup. Last summer, we announced Disney Destiny will debut the Broadway-style stage adaptation on the Walt Disney Animation Studios' Hercules. And I'm now thrilled to share the first look at the stunning new show that's sure to prove whose daring deeds are great theater for new generation Disney cruisers. Disney Hercules will stay true to the story and spirit of the beloved film with a fresh contemporary retelling centered around the legendary soundtrack. Featuring a celebration of iconic songs like Go the Distance, 0 to Hero, and I Won't Say I'm in Love, the show will present incredible live renditions like you've never heard before through new musical arrangements inspired by the soulfulness of gospel music with the energy of pop concert. In addition to all the songs from the film, Disney's Hercules will include the theatrical debut of Shooting Star, a heartfelt ballad originally written for the movie by Alan Menken and David Zappel. I don't think I've actually heard that one.
I don't think it was released.
I think it's on the original deluxe soundtrack. So it might be on Apple Music. What?
Maybe like a demo.
Maybe. Of all your favorite gods, mortals, and mythical beings from the movie, all of your favorite gods, mortals, and mythical beings from the movie will be part of the story, many represented in surprising new ways. Like the film, the muses will be the storytellers, and their over-the-top personalities will transcend vocal and transcendent. Vocals will shine on stage. High-fashion costumes designs will showcase the opulence of the gods of Mount Olympus. We do also have from
go back because there was a the last paragraph that you skipped over. Award-winning puppet designer right there.
Oh, award-winning puppet designer Michael Curry is bringing to life some of the tale's most larger-than-life creatures through jaw-dropping puppetry, building on the innovative designs we debuted with the Tales of Moana. What else have you done? I recognize your name. Why do I recognize you? Oh, Michael Curry's the one who also did for Broadway Sven for Frozen.
Okay.
The puppetry for Lion King for Broadway. The puppetry for Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Okay.
The giant. Why don't I show you? I have the giant polar bear for the Winter Olympics. The Velociraptors. So
let this man cook is what you're telling me.
I think he has a little bit of experience.
Let this man cook is what you're telling me, George.
Yeah. Oh, Zario Cirque du Soleil. Uva Cirque du Soleil. Ka Cirque du Soleil.
Let this man cook! Let him cook!
Oh, Shrek the Musical.
You know what this tells me, George? You know what this tells
me? Nothing about Shrek the Musical?
Let this man cook. The Titans are going to be puppets.
The Titans are going to be puppets. I'm 90% sure of that. Like, we haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, so the European games, he did work. The Arab games, the Asian games, Russia, Vancouver, Salt Lake. So his group has been doing work for a little while. What in the Miley Cyrus? That makes a lot more sense as soon as I read. Okay. Well, like I was getting to, Disney Cruise Line blog did share the full stage presentation. I recommend it. Or go read the article. They both are going over the same thing. The thing that the article does not give you, though, which we're going to borrow from them, is we actually have the first time of Hercules stepping on stage to sing for us. Can you hear me? Okay.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face.
Broski, what are you filming?
This is where I'm meant to be. I will find my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there today. If I can be
Broski.
I know everyone will be worth my while.
That arm is so important. Really? I got to talk some because we got to be mindful of copyright.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the high note.
This is also showing their musical composition for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get it, boy. Oh. Oh, give me a second. Man. I know we have the high note. We're gonna go back a few frames and give it a second. But I don't know if I'm ready for the next section. Man can cook. Man can sing.
Oh my god. Who wrote for him? Please write more.
Okay. You ready for the high note?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Dang. Like, again, we've gone over this. We're music backgrounds. It takes a lot for me to stop a song to just catch up to where we are. That is stunning. That is amazing.
I've seen that in person.
Yeah. Dang. Way to go. And again, beautiful belting songs, voice. Hire people who can do, what you want them to do. Fantastic singer. I don't know if is he a Broadway singer?
I'd assume so.
I'm wondering if he's just one of somebody from Broadway coming and giving us a taste of. That's not the same guy, is it? No, that guy was born in the 70s. If he's Okay, I'm gonna start this mute. Stop it! No! Would you go away? How is it? Corey Bradford is debuting this lead role on the Disney Destiny and Hercules. No, he is the singer for the ship. So no, that he's just the ship singer. How did they find this gem of a singer?
Yeah.
For a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. The other article didn't give us this.
What's that? Oh, sick. Oh, that's way cooler than I thought.
I mean, Hercules does have to get eaten by the Hydra. Well, in the movie, he does at least.
Yeah.
Then that's the scene. Okay. Then the Destiny's new restaurant, the Pride Lands, Feast of the Lion King. I am bursting with anticipation to dine in Pride Lands, the Feast of the Lion King, aboard the Disney Destiny, and luckily this evening provided a taste of what is in store. I was immersed in the restaurant atmosphere from windows overlooking different times of the day on the savannah to tranquil instrumental music playing in the background. Show director Paul Bryant shared, when you step into the space, you're transformed into the Pride Lands. Can you guys hear the soundscape? We really wanted to live the authenticity of the musicians and their instruments. So we've got our waiter outfits. They're fine.
All right.
I don't like that what looks to be our managers or maitre d' is legitimately the same one, just with a coat on.
Yeah.
Costuming, that's passable. You could have done better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Plates. This just looks like somebody went to Bed Bath & Beyond and just bought a set of plates.
Well, I was thinking World Market.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Same idea. The kids' play is cute. I like this.
I like the kids' play. I like the napkins. And the silverware being gold, I like.
The gold.
I like everything but the plates here.
Yeah, the plates is what's killing it on this one. I'm guessing popcorn bucket and sipper, but
other way around.
Really? Huh.
Apparently, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
For eats and sips, I sampled 2 drinks from the Pride Lands Feast of the Lion King. Can you feel the rum tonight? A marvelous mango concoction, and smiley yet satisfying, a sweet gummy-inspired beverage, perfect for the kids and the kids at heart. So this is probably smiley. This is rum based on the flavoring. This evening's eats were inspired by the Pride Lands Feast of the Lion King menus, and everything was wildly delicious. Sure it was. For a closer look at the restaurant's menu, check out the Disney Eats First Look, which we will in a second. When you visit the restaurant on board the Disney Destiny, you'll want to keep an eye out for some special hidden details, specifically for fans of The Lion King. Principal production designer Jay Abuzi shared, there are things you're going to discover as you walk down the hallway. As you're entering the savannah, you may see characters in a carving on a wall. You may see silhouette light up at different times of the show. There is no end to the fun you spot. Again, this is going to be replacing Arendelle and Coco.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the circle around restaurant. Miraculously, you have the same kind of details the whole way down the hallway and in the show scenes on the other 2. They may just be adding a couple more hidden like Mickey's and such.
Yeah.
Looks like, I mean, we'll see what we'll look at the other. Looks like you got the mash, green beans, steak.
Maybe asparagus.
Might be asparagus.
I could not tell you.
That one I wouldn't have a clue on. This looks like a curry. No?
No, I think you might be closer than you think. I think.
Let's see. You're
just gonna skip to it.
Yeah. This food doesn't look that great. This looks like a very mediocre menu. So Nala's roasted pork tenderloin, black-eyed bean chorizo casserole, fried yuca, thyme, and pickled purple onions.
Sure.
I'm guessing this is that one.
Yeah, sure.
The pan-seared Berber spiced roasted chicken, jello rice, fried plantain, blistered tomatoes, and green heart. That's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The Cape Malaya shrimp curry, and then the heirloom tomato conchirbi.
Conchabari, yeah.
The pineapple upside down cake, and the warm chocolate malva pudding. Sure.
Yeah.
And then the can you feel the rum tonight and slimy yet satisfying. Okay, I hate to be this person. How long till the menu gets changed?
Yeah.
I'm thinking by the end of the first year.
Yeah.
Like not calendar year, but it's actual cruising year.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's by the end of the calendar year, it wouldn't last a month. But that's unfortunate. Which is it's actually really unfortunate because like the menu we see for Coco looks fantastic. The menu for Arendelle was actually pretty good.
It was actually surprisingly good.
I mean, the food may be good. We don't know.
It could be good. It just doesn't look good.
Yeah. And if you're gonna have like picky eaters in your family, it's not gonna be the restaurant for you.
No, not at all.
But at least you got tacos up on the pool deck.
Pizza.
We'll step into the Villes. This is replacing on the Treasure, the Aristocrats bar, on the Wish, Nightingales. Sad that I can remember this stuff now. An evening at the lounge will be anything but miserable, darling. Cruella de Vil's infamous flair for style and wickedly bold attributes will be reflected in the lavish, fabulous, over-the-top DeVille piano bar. This looks amazing. If they actually get this to come out the way this is portrayed, looks amazing. Like again, it's this is all decorating. We can on the Aristocrats bar, we see this exact stage. Everything is these are mirrored ships, or just details change. This is so pretty.
Yeah,
this is a very like luxurious kind of feel. I love this tray. We'll come down to that. I can't. Here guests will wind down in style with trendy martinis, chic cocktails, and glamorous wines and bubblies. That's fine. So, fashionista. Freeze-dried strawberry and banana-infused Patron Anjou Cristillo tequila and banana liqueur, agave nectar, and fresh lime juice, clarified with milk and chilled, served with strawberry shortcake popcorn. Nothing?
No, I can't drink it.
Sure you can. The Fearless Sir Galahad. Free spirits, non-alcoholic bourbon. What? That is a word I did not think I'd read. Non-alcoholic bourbon. Bourbon aged in maple syrup. And Agosta bitters finished with aromatic smoke. Looks like a pipe.
Yeah. I think that's the point.
I think that's the point. Then the Sanctum will be replacing on the Wish, the Bayou, on the Treasure, the Skipper's Canteen bar. What?
It should have been the third bar.
This is an odd placement. I agree. This one is weird to me. So it is a Doctor Strange bar. We don't necessarily need to read all their flair. I don't think we have really much special into it. This bar is in the middle of a walkway, so it's hard to even do special things with it. Starting at the top, we got the Circle of the Cosmos, which is a Brunswick Ace Diamonds Gin, Verjuice Blanche, and fresh lemon juice garnished with lemon peel spiral. Next to it, we have the Vapors of Valator, Grey Goose, Altus, vodka, ginger beer, fresh lime juice, and butterfly pea flower syrup, topped with berry-flavored bubbles. Bottom left, we got stuffed waffles with custard cream filling, and then bottom right is stuffed waffles with mixed berry compost.
The waffles sound good.
Yeah, this bar's weird.
Yeah.
This ship, everything I have seen from it, besides Hercules, I'm very mid about.
All right. Can understand that. Not this next one, though. Not this next one.
Like, I don't know. Sugar Rush still beats it.
I mean, yeah, but...
Edna a la mode sweets. Superheroes need style and sweet treats. We headed to the brand new Edna a la mode sweets. So this is replacing on the Wish. It was Did it have a theme?
Was it themed? Oh, Inside Out. I think
Yes,
Inside Out. Inside Out.
It was Inside Out on the Wish. It is Zootopia on the Treasure.
Yeah.
And now it is Edna Mode. The Inside Out, I kind of got because it was kind of Bing Bong, and the flavors were each the emotions were a flavor.
Yeah. Zootopia made sense.
What made sense? It was based on the ice cream shop in Zootopia. This makes no sense. This is lazy.
Incredibles are awesome, and they need more representation.
This is lazy and just trying to figure out what to throw here.
I don't care.
And you don't disagree either.
Yeah. I don't
care. So it's taking on the futuristic looks, meaning they're going to have this little statue in the middle, and that's probably the amount of excess theming we're going with. We do have a couple new desserts. So we have the purple violet sponge cake with white chocolate mousse, purple mirror glaze sprinkles, and chocolate decor. I don't even know which ones these are. The double chocolate fudge cake.
Oh, they're not labeled. They were labeled in the post announcing them.
Oh.
Yeah, so the purple one is obviously for Violet. The double chocolate fudge one that you're reading now is for Mr. Incredible.
Gotcha.
The vanilla marble with the white chocolate mousse red mirror glaze. I actually think it's the one on the...
This is the orange. So it'd be this one back here.
That's for Edna then. And then the orange one is Elastigirl. No dash.
Why orange for Elastigirl?
Because her... Oh, wait, no, it's red.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
when I saw orange, I was thinking Jack Jack.
Yeah. Well, it has the raspberry mousse, though. I don't know, though.
This is lazy. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Shortbread cookies, frostings, the treat. I don't care about this snack shop at all. Like, I'm excited about the Zootopia one. I was excited about the Inside Out one. I do not care about Edna Modes. And I like the character Edna Mode. That's a problem. Just as a super fan of Incredibles, and even he's over here. Yeah, this doesn't fit.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy with any Incredibles content.
Did you see this performance?
No, I didn't see any. I didn't know they held like a presentation. I thought they were just announcing this on Twitter.
There were different parts where we got the presentations. I saw this from Tim Tracker's video, not Tim Tracker's video, but I'm sure he did a full video. It probably is going live, knowing his schedule, probably tomorrow. But I saw it on his Instagram is where I saw it. And so they had, of course, their pianos playing on their beautiful new piano for the bar. Quella came out and he starts playing Quella de Vil. And so she's just kind of like interacting with the audience and eventually comes over and like grabs him and tells him that to stop playing. He'll never play in this town again. And then just like storms off and then gets stuck at the curtain trying to figure out how to get out. And plays it all in character, just like flings her way out. It's fantastic. This performer, 10 out of 10. Bravo. We talked about this. I'm sure the popcorn's the same. We talked about that drink. The Sanctum, we just talked about. Just talked about all the mode.
Spider-Man!
Obviously, the hero characters are going to be here. We do know the Spidey bots and Spider-Man are going to be on the tail of the ship. We've known that the Black Panther was going to be the atrium statue. I'm still very about that.
Did you see the video of them painting it, though?
No. It looks good.
It looks so good. But they're also stepping away because it's not like a Disney animated character like all the other ones, right? it's not that golden finish type.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. I like that. So that it distinguishes the two.
My problem is I like Black Panther, the character. I like what Black Panther stands for in the current MCU. Okay. However, I don't think he's correct for this ship.
For Destiny?
As a atrium statue. The
For
atrium
Destiny.
statues in all of these ships is always iconic characters who are now so tied to the Disney brand. So the magic is Mickey Mouse wavering the storm because it was the first ship. It's Mickey Mouse leading it. The second ship, the Wonder, is the Little Mermaid. Ariel is the start of the Disney Renaissance. Like, that is a huge part. The Dream is Admiral Donald because he is a Fab Five. The Fantasy is when Minnie Mouse finally becomes captain, so Minnie Mouse is the atrium statue. The Wish is Cinderella, which is a very much a classic princess movie. The Treasure is Aladdin and Jasmine, which is going back into that time period of the Renaissance. That one I'm not as sold on, but I get where it's coming from because of how important they are.
They're more playing, especially with these last three, they're more playing with the overall theme of the ship than picking a character that is representative of the time.
But I feel, at least when it comes to Cinderella, Aladdin, and Jasmine, they've been around the Disney canonicity of everything so long enough that they are very much established.
More than
Black
9
Panther.
years. Yeah. No, I get your argument.
I do I know what you put there instead? No.
Hercules, but like he's getting a stage show, so why are we giving him that much attention? You know?
Quasimodo.
I don't think that has enough brain power.
I mean, it has better than Marvel has had on the Trident class already.
I mean, yeah. But I don't think the general population goes, oh, we should book a Disney cruise. Let's do this one because Quasimodo is the statue of it.
I don't think they're going to go because Black Panther is the statue on this one either.
We'll see.
I don't book a cruise based on what ship has which statue.
Hey!
What?
I did.
No, you based it on what was on the butt of the ship.
Yeah, it's a statue.
I don't know. I don't know what to put here. I don't think this is the right one. It's cool that they are doing something different. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But my thing is, we were talking about, you know, the issues and such and fatigue with Marvel. What happens now if, you know, 10 years from now when if Marvel's still having problems, the Walt Disney Company sells Marvel, now you have a old IP in the middle of your ship.
Yeah.
That's a whole new statue you have to go ahead and rebuild the foundation for and replace.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm also nitpicking and being picky. We also got to look at the new atrium, which looks like the old atriums, except for different coloring. I like the Treasure more.
They do mention in this blurb about the lighting package has been upgraded.
They added LEDs to the walls. That is correct.
We'll see how it looks in person.
I mean, it can't be worse than Epcot lighting. That still doesn't work. Did you see those photos?
Nope.
After their last set of repairs, they're popping back out of the ground again. and half of them stopped working again.
Mm-hmm.
They lasted, I think it was 4 days, which is 1 day longer than before. So, I mean, we're getting better. So maybe by time the treasure launches, they'll have learned out how to install LEDs that these will last a month.
Ooh.
These are inside. There should be no problem with these. However, current Imagineering, we'll see. Yeah.
The overall story of the Disney Destiny is heroes and villains. So it just seemed like, wow, Black Panther would be so powerful in this space. Hi, I'm Jay Aberzies. I am a creative director on the Disney Destiny. The process to bring our Atrium characters to life really starts with a digital model. So we went with our partners to try to figure out what we wanted to see in the Atrium character. And we're here to put the finishing touches on Black Panther himself. We've already got a lot of the patinas on, cobalt to get that really nice, rich black colors in here into his suit. And then we have these beautiful purple accents in the tech lines where it sort of looks like he's kind of powering up and his suit is turning on. Then one of the last steps that we're doing is the silver leafings, which we're still in the process of finishing up. So they're a little bright right now. We'll do slack patina washes over top of them just to bring the character all together. You've seen him in comic books as a child, then you see him in the films, and to have T'Challa standing here in the Grand Hall of the Disney Destiny, it can be just an amazing day.
Yeah, again, I mean, the statue looks nice.
It looks good.
We also got the murals for the bedrooms.
Some more.
What do you mean some more?
Because I don't know if this is all of them or not. If we
this is more. This is some of them.
Yeah, because we know Fantasia and Incredibles as well on here, but they're not listed in this gallery.
Yeah. So Hercules. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't like this one.
I think it's okay.
This feels, and yes, these are big, just printed murals. Like they do these in bulk. This feels though like cheap postcard. Like Mulan and Shing here very much just feel like they were like photoshopped into the middle of the picture because they didn't have anything in the middle. Do you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
I like this one.
This was a surprise.
Yeah. Like I like how the art style is different for the characters than.
That's who you would replace Black Panther with.
Yes. I would have put Merida in the middle. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we got the emblems for the rooms. So we have Baymax, we have Hercules' medallion, we have Sorcerer Mickey, because the concierge
Fantasia.
rooms is no?
Concierge is Incredibles.
Okay. Then this is the Bears,
Yeah.
and then the Incredibles. And then
I didn't see that shirt.
we got merchandise.
Oh my god.
This is the new style of the Spirit jerseys. We just picked up one.
Sorry.
We just picked up one on the Disney Wonder. So the changes on this is in the front, opposed to it just being the Disney Cruise Line logo. It is actually the logo from the stern of the ship. So this will be this will be Super Mini.
Cool. Okay.
Then the back, of course, is the name with Spider-Man swinging under.
Oh, I'm buying that shirt.
Oh, the shirt.
Oh yeah.
I'm not crazy about these.
No, you don't want them?
No. I'll pass. Okay. I'm a Mickey Mouse fan and I'll pass.
Oh my god, those statues are so cool. I like those. I like Goofy.
This merch isn't doing it for me. This ship is very mid to me.
I want that ornament. Oh my god. Yeah. I want that ornament so bad.
Cape. Like, this doesn't do anything.
Cape.
It's...
Yeah.
None of that got me excited. And I will go drop a couple $100 on a brand new ship for new merch. Like, I have no problem with that. If I were on the ship and this was my merch selection, I'd be buying a Spirit jersey because I buy the ship named Spirit jersey on each of the ships. That's it. There is nothing else there I would buy, which is very unusual. Let's see what this look is. Is this worth looking at? Yeah. So
that's the inaugural collection. So it's that like royal blue with the gold.
Yeah.
Just logo. Nothing special, really.
I kind of like this. I kind of like the Spirit, not lounge fly. Like I wouldn't buy it because I don't need a lounge fly, but
yeah.
So you have
Captain Mini. I think that's Super Mini in the middle. Oh no, that's Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man. I'm like, what are you talking
Hell
about?
Yeah.
Then the Disney logo collection.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like that crossbody. I like that gray hoodie. The gray sweater on the left side.
Yeah. Yeah, like this collection doesn't do it either. The super character collection. These are ugly. Yeah, no.
Or Spider-Man.
That's it. The villains on the Disney Destiny. Oh, we don't really get anything into it. You'll spot some villains on board. In addition to the delightful DeVille Lounge, there will be a few other nefarious personalities to encounter. Loki, the god of mischief himself, Dr. Facilier. Plus, you'll be able to meet Maleficent.
In one of the ship's entertainment lounges.
Yeah, so that just means she can walk into she'll walk into a bar. Okay. Dr. Facilier is the one that I'm surprised by.
Yeah.
Because we've pretty much moved away from everything to do with the Voodoo Witch Doctor. But apparently he must be cool again, so we can touch back into the Voodoo Witch Doctor.
I'm not getting into it, George.
I never understand when we can use him and when we can't use him.
I'm not getting into it.
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Walt Disney Imagineering.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Today we're here to do those final checks on the paint and the finishes of the character.
You know, the Stern characters are really that first indication that our guests get from the outside of all of the magic that awaits on the inside.
It's really fun to create these Stern characters. All of those little details, even though you see them from a very far distance, make up this amazing sculpture, and we want to make sure that...
By the way, this is another character I don't think should be on the back of the ship. And you know I'm right still.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't care.
It just really looks beautiful on the back of the Disney Destiny. We start with a sketch, and then we talk to our partners at Marvel and say, you know, what do we want to see? How do we want to bring this to life? Then we go to the digital model. We kind of get it all kind of fine-tuned. And then we go to a maquette. We do a little 3D print here, and we get some paint on it. And then we translate it into this beautiful giant fiberglass and metal piece. We're looking at highlights and shadows and taking a look at all the little fine details.
What I think is really fun about this one is that it takes a character that we've seen in so many different mediums and brings him to life in a brand new one. To now actually see him in this larger than life scale and to see him with the spider bots, it really is an evolution of the storytelling that is specific to the cruise line.
You want to know a fun little...
Why are we getting more Spider-Bot stuff?
Nitpick time. Why are we using the Stark suit instead of the new classic suit?
Nitpick time. Why are we using Spider-Man?
Because Spider-Man is awesome. Anyways, why is the blue too light? It's probably because it'll look darker from farther away.
Yes, and they're expecting sun damage.
Yeah.
And then we got a look at Minnie Mouse's new outfit. So in the nicest way, I hate this outfit.
Huh.
Like, I don't even just like not like it. I hate this thing. This is a jumbled mess of different ideas and random polka dots and changing of patterns continuously.
Yeah, there's too many patterns.
This is a mess. We brought every designer in the room. They all pitched in an idea. We said yes.
I like the boots.
I mean, at least the boots and the gloves go together.
Yeah.
That's like the only part.
I kind of wish she had a mask, but that's just my personal preference.
I hate this outfit. Like, on the treasure, I will wait to go explore Minnie Mouse, because I think that her outfit is gorgeous. I would not care if Minnie Mouse was walking by in this. I would just be, whatever. You do your own thing. And I know everybody who was at the presentation is all talking about how amazing and stunning it looks. No. Because, like, even the bow itself, it does not match like the coloring.
You know how people complain about MCU outfits and how they're over designed?
Yeah.
This is actually over designed.
Yeah, because we're seeing like one set of patterns here, a different pattern here, a different pattern here. This doesn't even match the same pattern, so that's a new pattern. So in the bodice piece alone...
No, it's the same pattern. It just looks ugly.
No, because the ordering and such changes. So here we have a stripe on the band, and then it breaks across into the dots. Here it starts on the shoulder piece. When she moves her arm, you can see it up here. This is not the same piece.
No, it's just zoomed in.
Maybe you're right. Maybe they just blew it up.
Yeah, it's just ugly.
The sad part is it does not look like it matches. It does not look good.
Also, the video is it's just a bad video, in my opinion.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back. Like, why are her leggings like pink and blue dots?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
She has thunderbolts on her cape.
Yeah, her cape is ugly too.
And like, somebody sat down and said, "Oh, superheroes have medallions and such on them." And on almost every superhero, whatever medallion they have showing portrays to the powers or importance of the character. These are just thrown here. Those gloves look completely uncomfortable. It pads her hands out way too weird, and I'm sure autographs are going to be awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate that cape. Like, when the cape is down and you cannot see the inside of it, the cape's fine. But it's the inside of the cape that's, like, killing it.
Yeah.
It can go away.